Well, good morning. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm in for another rainy day here, but I guess we kind of needed it. Anyway, this is Bye from Earth and Water Tarot, and I'm here for the general energy for the 28th of May, a good Thursday. Sat here, did my little thing, and I'm just going to keep going with that three card. What are we bringing in? What's the energy of the day? What's advice or an outcome? And I'll clarify if we need to, which we usually always do. So I hope you're doing well, feeling good. Yeah, seriously. All right, so let's see what we got going on today. Using my little mini Rider Waite deck. Oh, interesting. Okay, finally, I was going to say being very picky. Okay, what are we bringing in? What is the energy of the day? And what is advice or potential outcome? All right, look at the bottom. Oh, looky here. Look who showed up, Big Daddy, the Emperor. Excuse me, I'm itching my nose. He is Aries, by the way, which is the fire sign, of all the fire signs. So interesting there. Ooh, interesting. I just saw something that dropped, but we'll let that go. Anyway, so with the Emperor, we are either going to be dealing today with a powerful male of some kind of leader, somebody that's a boss, something like that. Or we're taking on that energy, that very masculine, very powerful energy. This is general. I got to throw it all at you. Interesting. Heads up. Let's look at, okay, so what are we bringing in today? What are we feeling? Whatever. I just get so tickled. Sixes. Well, okay. 6 of Cups. All right. Sixes are always, and well, let me see. This is Scorpio, by the way. Heads up, water signs. Anyway, that's the nostalgia card. Okay. So we woke up thinking about the past again. Something about that's, we're still tripping about the past. All right, guys. Let's look at the energy of the day. How's that? Wow. We are in our fields this week. And you know what? I don't know if you guys, I'm not an astrologist, but I do watch the astrology. We're in for a little bit of a tough day today, and this is kind of going along with that. But have heart, it gets better. Anyway, 5 of Cups. All right, the spilt milk card. Once again, Scorpio. I think I better contact a friend, actually. That is a Scorpion. But anyway, that's the spilt milk card. So the energy of the day is that there's some kind of loss or something that upsets you, and you're kind of lamenting that. You're a little bit sad, but you got to remember that you still have plenty in your life. And, generally something like this, or rejection or loss, or really is something that's protecting you, looking out for you. So let's move on to the advice, or what, is the outcome of this. Every single card a cup. Wow. Knight of Cups. All right, Knights. Okay, charging in here. This is Mr. Jolly Happy Fun Time. Hey, baby, let's get together, blah, blah, blah. So interesting. We're thinking about the past. We're lamenting some kind of loss, and somebody's up, coming at us offering love or whatever. All right, we're going to find out. Look at this and see what is going on. So, okay, tell me, please, about the 6 of Cups. Why are we... Oh, and what is the Knight of Cups, by the way? What is the Knight of Cups? He's Pisces. Wow. So 2 Scorps and a Pisces. We're all water today for the Emperor. Anyway, tell me about the 6 of Cups. Why are we... Okay, wow. Interesting. Ace of Swords. All right. Huge, big, yeah, you need a new idea, or you've gotten one. Let's get 2 more cards. Oh, I do like this. The Sun, hooray, hooray, nurture, growth, and healing. And last but not, yay, the Magician. Yay. Okay, so now see how the worm will turn when I clarify the past that we woke up with today, thinking about whatever. It actually has created a new idea. So we are moving forward. We've taken whatever we were experienced or have experienced. We have created a new idea. We're finally seeing something differently. And not only are we being told, you got this, baby. I mean, look at the Magician. Come on, as above, so below. We are being divinely guided. We are being reassured we can do that. And with the Sun, we are nurturing ourselves. We are growing as a person, and we are healing whatever this mess was from the past. So yay, very nice. That's what we're bringing in today. So whoa, good for you. Good for you. So let's look at this though, because we did get the 5 of Cups in the energy for the day. So, there's lamentation, a little lamenting, you're a little bummed out about something, those cups are definitely spilled. You have definitely lost something. So maybe, oh, okay. I just heard feel it in the moment. Okay. That's what my God just dropped in my noggin, said, hey, feel it in the moment. That's what you need to do. So to me, that seems like, yeah, move on. Feel it, but move on. But here, whoa, 1, 2. I'm going to take one right off the top, and then I'm going to look at these bad boys. Okay, so why is he here? 2 of Wands. All right. Yeah. Fire signs, and that is Aries, by the way, double Aries today. But 2s are always about choices or decisions. This is your spiritual realm. You're really opening your eyes. He's got the world in his hand there, right? You guys, it feels like becoming unstuck. I mean, that really feels like what's going on. But let me look. Oh, the Tower. Holy cow, ruled by Mars, Now, I do like the Tower, of course. These are angel cards, and everybody's up there going, oh my God, what's going on? But the Tower, it really is, divine intervention here, which we always having anyway, right? But it's blowing up something that needs to be blown up to start fresh. And that's what I see is going on. You're finally opening your eyes. There really is something really cool today. Let's look at this. Are you kidding me? Strength. Now we got strength, Leo. Look at all these. The Sun, the Magician, the Tower, and Strength. 4 major arcanas already, you guys. So it's today, even though, like I said, I thought astrologically the energy is kind of more rough today. This is fabulous. This is really good. Courage, inner strength, self-control, that's all being really given to us today so we can get over whatever this is what we're lamenting. You're getting that, it's okay. You're going to be all right. It's a little warm hug from the universe saying it's going to be okay. I'm sorry I had to shove your butt off the tower, and I know you fell and you splatted and you're like, what? But seriously, darling, get up, dust yourself off, because I'm helping you here. You can do it. So this is really nice. So yeah, feel whatever you're feeling in the moment, but it is time. You're ready to move forward, and you're being guided, you guys. You're becoming unstuck, and there's healing and wonderful stuff going on here today. So let's look at the last thing, the Knight of Cups, because that was like, something advice. Now, oh, thank you. So once again, why do I keep getting this message of, just being kind, being kind-hearted? Okay. To yourself and to others. I mean, yeah, part of it. Let me get this. Oh, wow. Look at that. The 8 of Wands. Interesting. Bombardment. Woo. Too much coming at you. Let's get 2 more cards. Another major arcana, the Moon. The Moon and the Moon. Let me see. You guys, I really should. I'm such an old woman. I can't remember them all. Pisces. Yeah. See? Oh my gosh. And ow. 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. That is Gemini. Okay. So let me, wow. So I'm thinking this is advice more than an outcome, because it looks like, on this, what it's saying, advice or the potential outcome was that Knight of Cups. So it's like there is something coming in, some kind of offer, something anyway that's going to hit you in your feels, but it doesn't feel good. I'm not picking up a good vibe on this because of right away, that bombardment card, with the 8 of Wands, it's like, God, no, too much. You're too much. And then with the Moon, it's like, I don't understand. I don't get it. What's going on here? There's just confusion. There's things you're just not quite getting. And this heartache, heartbreak. So it is advice. I think what I'm saying here is that you need to just slow your roll. I mean, I guess that's the best way to put it, because there's things happening around you that you are just not aware of, and you're being overwhelmed. You're feeling overwhelmed, and like I said, and heartache. There's heartache going on here. So I think I'm listening. Okay. So you know what? we are being guided, and this is all part of our journey and our path. But for some reason, there's healing, there's nurturing, we're going, but there's also I'm feeling like more like it's a warning in your emotional world here with this last thing, with that Knight of Cups, with that offer and all that kind of stuff, because it's overwhelming. You don't know where it's coming from, and there's the potential for heartache. So that's what I'm feeling. Just shield yourself, be careful, protect your heart, be kind, be generous, all those good things. But still, ask questions, figure something out here, because you are being guided. We are being guided, and they're healing us. They're really helping us get new ideas. We are overcoming something from the past, but it is taking courage and strength and just taking a lot of intervention. So that's why I feel like we've been stuck. All right, because we're getting a huge amount of intervention. And this just feels like right over here, a fair warning that even though you're going through this process, don't jump to anything. Don't jump to conclusions, especially emotionally. Don't start running amok with that, because you'll be overwhelmed and you're just kind of in the dark. And all you'll do, thank you, woo, is create that heartache. So follow the other path, follow the healing path and the way you're being guided. And like I said, and just be careful. Just be careful. Protect your heart. I've got the whispers of the ocean in here. Let's see what the oracles say. See what we get as a final message. So yeah, you guys, this really does feel like a straight up, we're helping you, we're healing you, we're getting you on your way. You're doing the hard work. You're doing really well. Just still, it's not over yet. That's what I just heard. Yeah, it's not quite over yet. You still got some work to do. There's still, because there's confusion and bombardment, so hang in there. Hang in there. If you relate to this, hang in there, because seriously, you are being divinely guided. Here we go. Oh, interesting. It says setting up parameters. Cute fish, huh? Let's see what that says. Access your relationships and determine how they are aligned with your goals. Nod, nod, wink, wink. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationships. Well, I think that just hit the nail on the head, don't you? So absolutely. I feel it is about your relationships. It's definitely about long-term stuff, probably because we started with the nostalgia card. It's all that good stuff. And this is healthy healing, coming out of the dark, gaining wisdom, courage, inner strength, definitely divinely guided. And you're being also warned, hey, avoid a little heartache today. Just slow down. Don't jump into any conclusions or anything like that, or like the first thing that comes your way that looks good after heartache. Don't bite. Okay. All right. So anyway, I'm going to let it go. That is what I got for today. Very interesting reading. Well, they're always interesting. I never know what I'm going to get. I do have to say again, though, it is a general for the collective, so it may or may not resonate. But as always, I send you all my love. Have a great day. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys. Wish I hadn't changed that.